The materials you're going to need to tie this fly are going to be unnatural wood duck flank feathers. I prefer these over the dyed yellow. As you can see, the tone is much different in these, and I just tend to think this works a lot better than the dyed yellow colors. The body dubbings that we're going to need is going to be a life cycle dark brown, awesome possum. This is a natural brown. For the wing case, I'll just be using a piece of black scud back. For the ribbing, just ultra wire copper UTC, and we'll be weighting the fly with, I just use this wire from Radio Shack. It is a high-tech silver bearing solder wire. Works just fine for me. You get bigger spools of it also for a lot cheaper than what you have to pay in a fly shop. So the size hook we're going to be using today is going to be a number 12. Let's go ahead and trim the barb off of here. Start by putting a base coat of thread down. Come all the way back to about where the barb was in the hook. Stop. Pluck your tag end off. Grab a piece of this wire just to give it a little bit of weight. Get it down to the zone. Go back over and secure the lead wire down. I'm going to take about, I don't know, maybe 10 fibers off of the wood duck feather for the tail. Usually you want your tails about I like them personally just shorter than the length of the shank of the hook. And tie them down. Now I'll go ahead and tie our ribbing in, the copper wire. I just want to kind of taper from where my lead wire is here. Get a nice smooth taper to help build the body the way I'd like it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this life cycle dark brown dubbing, and I'm going to dub it very fine on this thread. Like so. Now I'm going to take the natural brown here, and I'm going to take a couple very small pinches, almost enough that you could barely see it in my hand here. I'm going to kind of ball them up between my fingertips, and I want to stick them right over top of the dark brown life cycle dubbing that I've already applied to the thread. 2 of these usually works just fine. 2 balls of this, just to give this nymph a two-tone color, which I really like. I'm going to go ahead and add a 3rd one down to the bottom, just in case it takes this much thread to get this fly started. I'm going to go ahead and apply the dubbing to the hook shank. Gives you a nice little two-toned effect. Wrap my ribbing forward. Give it a little bit of flash. I don't like using a lot of flash in my flies. Copper wire is usually in a bead is usually as far as I go. Once in a while I'll tie a flashback or two, but I prefer to stick to more natural behaving flies when I'm fishing the bottom. Now we're going to go ahead and apply our black scud back. There we go. Clip the excess off. Here's what you should have so far. Now I'm going to take a special blend of dubbing that has taken me forever to get this color combination together. It's a mix of burnt orange, a dark brown, a natural, hare's ear, a few other little concoctions that I've thrown in there, a little bit of ice dub, really buggy looking stuff. I'm going to go ahead and start dubbing around with the thread, build me a thorax. So I want to be fatter than the abdomen, obviously. Get another good pinch of that on there. Build her up. Now I'm going to get some more of the wood duck flank feather barbs. I'm going to use probably about, I don't know, between 6 and 8 of these on both sides of the fly for the legs. You can tie them in both at the same time, but I'm just going to do one at a time here to keep it simple for you. Pull that to length. Oh, there's good. A second clump of them. And wrap them onto the other side. And pull these to the same length as the previously tied in legs that we just did a second ago. Secure the legs down. Trim the excess. She's coming together. Now you want to take your scud back stretch it forward like so. Stuff can be a little hard to work with at times. Draw it in tight. Now you want to pull on this. Don't pull too hard because you don't want it to sling back through the thread wraps you've made previously. I'm going to bring the thread back down. Adjust these legs. I'm going to grab some more of the dubbing we used for the thorax and build up the head. And it also helps to push your legs that you just tied in into place and hold them secure. Build up a nice smooth head on the front of the fly. Any small pieces you need to clip out of there, just go ahead and take them out. Good finish. Good thread. And she's finished. And even if you want, you could take a dubbing rake or a boxing piece of Velcro, anything, and just kind of break up the abdomen just a little bit. Give it a more natural buggy appeal to it. And there it is. That is your Hendrickson Nymph.